Hi guys, thank you for returning back to my channel. You have come back to Charismatic Glam with me, Charisma, and I thank you guys for watching. So, today's video is going to be a wig review. I purchased this wig on Wednesday, and the wig got to me on Thursday. Talk about some fast shipping, honey. This was one of the, I swear, this was one of the quickest wigs that ever came to me. It's from a company called ISEEHAIR, and I purchased it on Amazon. It is a Mongolian curly hair, and I have it here in my hand. And it is a transparent lace. And I'm going to assume that even though they were in the box, there was no information. There was no information in my box that tells you the specs of the wig. But I believe when I went back online, this is a 13x6 closure. But to me, it looks kind of short. So I think that maybe it could be a 13x4. But y'all can let me know if maybe I'm looking at it and it's just wrong. But this is the parting space on the wig. It seems like it parts kind of far back. So it could be a 13x6 and maybe I'm just getting it wrong. But nonetheless, this is how the wig came. So these are the curls that came in a box. And what I did was I wanted to show you guys how the wig looks once it's wet. So I'm going to insert a video of me with this wig while it was wet. So at this particular time, the wig is kind of dry. And this is what the curls look like once they're dry. This whole side here, I kind of started the prep because I wanted to show you guys what it looks like once it's fully combed out, what it looked like when it was wet, and how the hair blended together. So this wig is a 22-inch Mongolian curly, like I said a little bit earlier, 22-inch Mongolian curly, but I want you guys to take notice that the front of the hair here is definitely not a 22-inch. So while the curls extend a lot, as you guys can see, the front of the hair is definitely not 22 inches. This is where it extends to. And that is, like I said, this is the front of the hair. Definitely isn't a 22-inch. So I wanted you guys to see what it looks like once the hair has dried, once it's set. For those, to be honest, this is not a get up and go hair. So I want you guys to also take note of that. This hair requires you to get up and work it. So if you are not going to get up and work with this hair, I would say don't use this if you think that this can be your everyday styling hair, because it's not. Guys, here is the wig. And do not make fun of my baby, because my daughter wanted to decorate it. She felt like the baby needed some, pizzazz, and I was quite cool with it, but whatever. But anyway, here goes the wig. And I want you guys to really get a chance to see the wig. But this is how it came packaged. These very curls here. They came very, very tightly curled here in the package. All of the curls were, but I couldn't help myself. I had to play around with the wig or whatever, so that way I could be able to bring you guys a very thorough review of this wig. I haven't really done anything with this wig as of yet, so I'm just mostly showing you guys what the wig looks like out of the package, which is the way these curls are. You have to separate them to be able to get the look that you're going for. So what I did was I wet the hair already. I didn't put any mousse on this. This is just straight water. No mousse, no product, no, not even plucking anything yet. Didn't do any of that. So this is what the curls look like when it's blended. And this is a transparent lace. I cut it so that way you guys can take a look at the lace. And it completely disappears when you put it against your skin. So this lace, I noticed, because I've never had a transparent lace before, this lace is a lot different than my normal laces or my lace fronts. So I actually think I like the transparent lace. I cannot wait to install, honestly. I really can't. from what I see already, just by wetting the hair, you have to use some sort of product to be able to kind of elongate and keep the frizziness away from the wig. So this side I wet yesterday after taking it out of the pack because I really wanted to see how the curls behaved and how it looked. But this is what it kind of dried down to. It's very, very frizzy. So it reminds me of what kind of hair? I guess like those who have like that hair that does very well with like gel and water. So I'm assuming that this hair most likely would do really good with like gel, water, mousse, anything like that that may really hold in a bit of moisture. You might want to use on this hair because if not, anything without it, as you can see, it will get really, really frizzy. And like I said, I wet this hair yesterday and this is what it kind of dried to. It has like that puff effect going on. So your ends will be kind of puffy if you really just, like this is not one of those wet and go hairs. You have to get product and stuff like that to really keep the curls, I guess, looking how this side looks. So I have not blended it yet, and I'm going to do a try on so that way you guys can see what this wig looks like on me. So I'll be right back. So this is what the wig looks like on me, and sorry guys if you can't see my face. This is just so that way I can show you what the wig looks like before tomorrow I do the install, which I'm going to make sure that I record as well so that way you guys can see it as well on camera. So this is the transparent lace. Just want to get a little closer so that way you guys can see it. I feel like this may still need a little bit of plucking. Maybe not so much up to the front. You can see that they definitely pre-plucked it because this was a pre-plucked wig. But here on the sides may need a little bit more plucking. I don't know if you guys can see. This may come with me customizing this wig to fit my taste. So I'm going to make sure that I take care of that. But this is just to show you guys, look at the wig. Like, this is really nice. So what I did to comb and make sure that I blended the hair perfectly is I used the paddle brush up. And I don't know if you guys can see the hair in my hand. This wig definitely does a little bit of shedding. All right, there we go. Yeah, this wig definitely does a little bit of shedding when you run your hand through it. But at the same time, I will say that this is, it's a brand new wig. It's not shedding like OD. It's not crazy shedding. But because it's a curly, kinky texture, I know that with the territory of this kinky curly Mongolian wig, and as you can see, it's kind of a big wig. If you're just using water to kind of take care of this wig, it will definitely shed. So but it should not shed like crazy. It shouldn't be a crazy amount of shedding. So I used a big paddle brush to blend the curls in, which I will make sure that I do over here as well, because these are not blended. Like I said, this hair is definitely not in the front 22 inches. There's no way. It's not 22 inches. So, but the back is most likely 22 inches because it definitely does stretch very long. But as you guys know, the real wig wearers and, hair wearers out there know that when hair is this bushy and this curly, 22 inches is really like 16 inches. So just keep all of this in mind. But this right here is a 13 by 6 part. So the part goes pretty far. And it has pretty decent parting space. So all of this basically I can part. I could wear it on the side if I wanted to. I can put it up in a ponytail, do the half up, half down method. So I have a couple of options that I can do with this particular wig. So I paid $166 for this wig. Let me flip this out. I feel like I can't see. So guys, I paid $166 for the ISEEHAIR human hair wig. And my initial thoughts on the wig when it came out of the box is that it was really pretty, really curly. Definitely a different texture than what I'm used to, because I have never had a curl this tight. Like, never. This is really, really pretty for a first time ever, like Mongolian kinky curly. This is really pretty. So I will definitely come back to you guys with the review after a couple of wears, after I finally install it, which, like I said, I'm going to record as well, so that way you guys can see it. And I will be back with a full-fledged report on this wig, because if you guys are interested in this wig, I definitely don't want you guys to go out and waste your money thinking that, you know, oh, the wig is great, everything's great with it. You know, slow down, people. Everything is great when it's first out of a box. So I want you guys to get all the tea, all the deets, all the write-up, everything on this wig, because I'm sure that you guys want to know. So if you enjoyed this video, please rate, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, because we're growing over here, y'all. So thank you guys for coming to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.